Hi. So today we had some people ask some questions. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some of those questions they had about exercises. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. So we had a couple things. So I'm going to be showing some exercises with bands and dumbbells today. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. So the first question was, someone said they have very weak hamstrings and are looking for a way to strengthen up their hamstrings, or hammies is I think what they referred to them as. But those are the muscles that run right in the back of your thigh. So what I'm going to show you is how to do a hamstring slide. It probably has another name too, but I've known it as a hamstring slide. So what I'm going to use for this is a resistance band. Now you can do it without that, but I like using the band because it moves with you. So what you're going to do, that for strengthening up your hamstrings, 3 times a week, 3 sets of 10. And then see where you can go from there. But that's a good starting point. Shouldn't be too difficult, it's just body weight. You can always make it harder or do more reps. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'll get to, love to hear questions. This next one was actually about the question about the brachioradialis, which is the muscle that runs right in your forearm. It goes from your elbow down to your wrist. It doesn't actually cross over the wrist. It goes right to about here on the wrist. I'm going to show a couple exercises you can do. So first exercise is with a band. So a banded hammer curl. So you're going to step right in the middle of the band and then have one foot out in front of the other. From here, with your thumbs pointed upwards, you're going to bring your thumbs up towards your shoulders. You should feel that in your forearm. Probably feel it some in your bicep too, but in that forearm going up to the front. So that's one brachioradialis exercise. It's a good one. It's the hammer curl. And if you're doing dumbbells, here's a dumbbell. So this is a dumbbell variation for the brachioradialis. So what you actually don't know the name of this exercise. If you know the name, let me know in the comments. So what you do is, with your thumbs pointed up still, bring your hand up to your shoulder and then back, and then alternate. Alternate to the other side. So it's up, back. You should feel this in your forearm more. And you can always increase the weight to add more to it. I'll try and do it without bumping my mic. Again, if you know the name of this exercise, let me know. So it's a great brachioradialis exercise. That muscle runs right across the forearm, and it works when your thumb is pointed straight upwards. So if you twist, you're going to reduce the amount of brachioradialis, and you get more of that upper arm as opposed to the lower arm down in here. So when your thumb's pointed up or pointed in the same direction as the joint moves, that's when you're going to get that brachioradialis to contract the most. Cross body hammer curl. Okay, nice, nice. See, some of these, I know the exercise, and then everyone has a slightly different name for them. So it's like, okay, what's the name everyone knows on this one? So cross body hammer curl. Okay, so we showed the hammer curl and then the cross body variation. Nice. You could even do that. So thank you, Ellie, or Eli? Is it Eli or Ellie? Sorry, I don't mean to be mispronouncing your name. Yeah, so with a band, you can do the same thing, pulling across for the cross body hammer curl. I actually like that a lot better. I feel like you can get a better contraction into that. All right, so that's one for One for if you have a dumbbell or if you have, hey, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Kroknik Edits. I appreciate that. Thanks for the weight workout or nice workouts. Appreciate that. So, just did some for the brachioradialis. You could actually do a combination exercise, doing more of a curl. Hey, thank you. So if you do a curl, you don't want to start with it straight because then you're getting more of that upper arm. If you get a little bit more of that twist into it though, you can actually, right about here, that brachioradialis engages and gets more of that upper arm, or this forearm piece right in here. So doing that curl right in the middle section, that brachioradialis should engage where you should feel it in that forearm. I like this one because it actually gets your brachioradialis, your biceps brachii, which is what most people call the bicep muscle, and then the muscle underneath it, that brachialis, you get some of that too. So you get all three of the major muscle groups doing that curl. I think that one's just called the standard bicep curl. It's the name I know it by anyway. Hey, LaFerris, thank you. Yeah, I really like this camera. I feel like it's easier to see what's going on with everything. What days am I live? So I'm still working that out. Right now, I'm trying to be live more often, but typically it's on Wednesdays. Sometimes, I mean, that's just because of the hair, I think. With glasses? Well, I don't know. He has a lot darker skin than I do. And I think he has a beard too, doesn't he? P says I look like Andrew Tate. I feel like it's just the head shape though, or the shaved head look. Bald like your teacher? You know, it's honestly just, it's an easier look. I can just take a razor and just do it myself, so keeps it easy. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, P. Like your videos. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'd love to hear them. We're talking about different ways of exercising or stretching different muscles. Oh, perfect. Love to have you. Yeah, so right now I'm trying to do it consistently on Wednesday. There might be more days, but I don't want to promise anything just yet because I'm figuring it out with my schedule. But I'd love to have you for the live streams. Tweaking the setup a little bit too, so hopefully. So let's show a tricep one. So we did some bicep, so let's do a little bit of tricep as well. Now, tricep is interesting because you really want to get up here above your head. So if you can do this with a post where you have a band up high, it's actually much better to get up here where you can get a full stretch and contraction of the muscle. So you want to start with your hands right by your ears and then go out straight to where you really should feel this in the back of your elbow and then all the way back into your shoulder blade. One part of the tricep actually reaches all the way back into there. Hey, new subscriber, welcome. Glad to have you. Let's see, I should have alerts. Let me know if you guys can see that if people subscribe, it should show up, but I haven't been hearing it. I might have to look into that a little bit. See what's going on. Welcome though, P. Appreciate you subscribing. And also thank you guys for chatting. I love having people and hearing what you guys are up to, what you guys are doing. What do you guys typically do with your workout routines? Or do you like to do free weights? Do you like to do body weight, calisthenics? Like, what do we have in here? You're still maybe figuring out what works for you or figuring out how to make it work for your schedule. Love to hear. We are here to help you. So, and if you have any questions, I'd love to hear them. Sorry, I'm trying to not hit this post with the metal. I know that clang is probably pretty loud. So with tricep, for weights, you want to do the same thing where you're actually up here and then pushing up where you're really getting it into this. Really, we probably want to actually do this with a bench or laying down though, so let me show that. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. I'm in the West Coast. So if I was to do that same exercise with the dumbbells, want to do it laying down. So you're going to start with your hand right above your head and then bring it down to your ear and then back out straight. So you're really keeping that elbow high and moving it all from that elbow joint. All right, so those were the couple questions that had come in. I wanted to take a second to answer those, working for hamstrings, a little bit of how to target the brachioradialis, which is this muscle right in the forearm. Did a couple more exercises. Appreciate that you guys all were here. So hope to see you next time. If you have questions, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear them, love to be able to answer those questions in video format. So hope to see you guys again. Take care.